Hey people, it's time to sum up the year 2018 and choose a smartphone. Up to $200 is exactly that amount, which is the golden mean. A smartphone for about $130 to $200 will be very good, with a good camera and processor, and sound thing that can be worn, and what will not be very pitiful will be broken or lost, but you don't need to do this, because the same robots live there as I do. These are the most purchased smartphones. Comfortable use and quality already begins with them. Only one proposal: we will not push unknown manufacturers here, we will try to focus on popular, inexpensive devices. It will not be only Xiaomi, because we know that they are kings of state employees. Okay, let us, without a too long introduction, we'll try to give you suggestions. You are on the Robo Review channel, let's go. Fifth place, there are two smartphones here, the Meizu M6 Note and the Meizu M6s. Why two? What would the majority of users arrange? One of them is bigger and another is compact. The Meizu M6 notebook has already fallen in price. It is simply ridiculous money. Though he looks not trendy, because such a framework is no longer in vogue, but his strengths are the full metal body, of course, a high-quality dual camera, a 5.5-inch Full HD display, IPS 16:9, a proven and energy-efficient Snapdragon 625 processor, and excellent autonomy. This smart is an excellent solution for whom trends are not important, but there is a desire to save. From $121 for $130, you can take black or blue color in AliExpress. Excellent price for such a smartphone, because initially it cost more than $200. As for the Meizu V6s, this is a more compact smartphone with a 5.7-inch display with a HD+ resolution, with a good camera and a very convenient fingerprint scanner to unlock, which is located on the side. The 16-megapixel main camera module with an f2.0 aperture will make decent shots for its price. Games will also play, but not at the maximum settings if these are hard games. And most importantly, the price. A smartphone of this level and for $133. Well, what is not an option? Fourth place, Huawei Honor 8X. I look to the future, of course, since this smart went on sale only recently, at the time of recording this video, and now costs a little more than $200, but I am sure that the price will be $200 or less. So, like this video if you are already watching when they already cost $200 or less. Overall a great smartphone, modern design, current and fresh firmware, stylish appearance, excellent camera, and a fresh Kirin 710 processor, and of course a proprietary shell. The screen is as much as 6.5 inches. Well, in general a cool smartphone. It's just only in fourth place, because it still costs a little, and so, who knows where it would be in a month or two, but it is clearly worth our attention. By the way, there is also Xiaomi Mi 8 Lite. If it drops below $200, then this is fire and not smart for this price. Keep your fists. 3rd place, Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite and Redmi 6 Pro. A couple again. Both of these smartphones are identical in feeling and appearance. The difference in the firmware. Redmi 6 Pro, a smartphone with the MIUI shell, is the native shell of Xiaomi, which was crammed with a functional, only one, but there is no official global firmware version. There are only multilingual custom which sellers put when sending, but if ordered, then just in case it is better to clarify this point with the seller. And there is no global because there is Mi A2 Lite, a smartphone that received a pure Android as a shell. When using, you have such an impression that you hold two identical devices in your hands until you start using them, and it turns out two different devices. Here it is, a shell that solves, but still the performance, the camera is very similar. Their advantage in compact size, good performance, excellent autonomy, because the batteries are 4000 mAh, dual cameras, they make good photos, and there is electronic stabilization when shooting video. You can also buy versions for 464 GB or 330 seconds, and the plus is that the data trays of smartphones support 2 SIM cards and a memory card, and most importantly their prices, starting at $135 for now. You can find reviews of smartphone data on the channel. Here we can also include Mi A2 and Mi 6X, these are the older brothers others of these smartphones. By analogy, they work on pure Android and MIUI. They have a more powerful Snapdragon 660 processor, a slightly better camera but a smaller battery by a whole 1000 mAh, and also cost up to $200. But our top is not rubber, because we go further. Second place, unexpectedly, Sharp Aquos S2. This smartphone is just outstanding for its price. My man partner himself uses it and is quite pleased. What is it good at? First, great screen, with a peephole, quite stylish and modern in appearance. 4/64 memory, the presence of the NFC module and USB Type-C, Snapdragon 630 processor, dual camera, good because it has excellent photo sensitivity, and makes pretty good photos. But keep in mind that it is better to use it on the 7th Android, because according to reviews some users have problems with the network at 8th. My Sharp programmers didn't finish my fellow Android 8th. It is probably better to wait for the 9th Android to this model and then update it. But my friend, a man who use 8th and does not feel discomfort, apparently it depends on the operator and his frequency. Autonomy suits me as well as performance. NFC, constantly used. The smartphone is certainly not the flagship, but the majority is enough with the head, and still pleased with its dimensions. It's very comfortable in your pocket. In general, a good option for those who need a compact device with an NFC, a good screen, a camera, and a processor for a sensible price. Well, so we got to a couple of leaders that captured the budget and medium budget segment of smartphones. First place, it's Redmi Note 5 and Redmi Note 6 Pro. These are two popular smartphones, well, and still the best in their price category. At what they differ more externally. After all, the bangs are now in trend with the manufacturers, and it's a pity. And Redmi Laptop 6 Pro is about to come out, and it will definitely not be worse than Redmi Note 5, almost the same smartphone, only in a new design. Its success is that for very reasonable price we get an excellent 6-inch display, excellent autonomy thanks to the 4000 mAh battery in these smartphones, a good light-sensitive camera, which makes it possible to take pictures as if feeling like a more expensive smartphone, and of course performance, 636 Snapdragon, which stands hard in these two smartphones. It will give excellent performance, and good performance in games, though not the flagship of course. And all this for a very affordable price tag. That's how Redmi Note 5 successful came out. They added mono brow and called him Redmi Note 6 Pro. By the way, he is about to be in my hands and I will immediately acquaint you with him. Write in the comments that you would choose from this couple. Links to all these smartphones for purchase from us, and in China for economy, you can find in the description. Robo Droid was with you, and its top 5 best smartphones up to $200 at the end of 2018. All good choice, great mood. The main thing to subscribe to the channel and everything will be a cool. See you all soon.